Hi, everyone, and welcome to a new M&D adventure. This time we're playing the blueprint, or we're playing blueprints.
We're playing blueprints. No,
Em and I were just talking about this. That's Em over there. Say hi, Em.
Hi, hello. How's it going?
It's going well. I'm excited to do this. This is an entirely you thing. Yeah.
We spent an entire game with 0 puzzles in it, and I was like, I'm going crazy. I need to look at a room and go, what the fuck do we do here?
Yeah, we need Em not checked out while I burst my way through QTEs.
No, instead I'm going to have a fucking stroke as you confuse left from right for the 800th time.
You're going to be like, turn the wheel, like, 20 degrees left. And I'll be like, woo, all the way to the right.
I watched a bit of the that Castle of Dr. Demento, whatever the fuck it's called, that you were playing.
Dr. Demento.
Those puzzles are bullshit. That game was a bunch of hot bullshit.
I mean, I agree, but that's just because I'm bad at.
I don't think those are good puzzles. I think this game will probably have better puzzles.
This is the thing: is the Castle of Dr. Brain. I remember all the kids that I went to school with in like elementary school, even up through middle school. Like honestly, like it felt age inappropriate by the time they were doing it, because I just was kind of like, you're all weirdos. You're like racist that somehow ended up being like turbo nerds who blow spit bubbles, but like they all were like always doing these like like the Klutz books, or like and like the little brain teasers that come on, like they're like big. They would sell like the big like Pantone books, but it would be like the fans of like
I love
like
these, but I was like, these are all too easy. I got like way good at these.
Okay, so that was all these motherfuckers did. I just read books. Okay, I fucking read books. I was a person who read books, and sometimes I wrote things about, but mostly I did not do this puzzle shit.
That's why you were like a big art fag and I wasn't. That's what's the difference.
Seriously, like I drew, I painted, I did pottery, and then I read a lot, and I did not fuck with puzzles.
My teachers were like, you need to become a lawyer, and I didn't do that either. So it didn't work out for me in any way, shape, or form.
The only person who ever put any kind of like thing on that to me was like one my English teacher was just like, you just need to become a photographer. Like that's what you need to translate your words into and your art into one thing. And that's photography. Go do that. And like, I did that for a while, and then it turns out the democratization of cell phones with cameras built into them completely demolished being a photographer as a career.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Basically, yeah. So, unless you were like phenomenally rich and you went to a douchebag school and then like got like the hookup. Yeah. And then like did like really bad product photography and shit like that. Anyway, but yeah, I did not do puzzles. I did not do brain teasers. I did not pay. I checked out in school when we did them. I used to get really mad whenever like I was of the era when Dungeons and Dragons was like 2nd edition was popular, and like young budding DMs still really felt the need to put like fucking brain teasers and puzzles in their dungeons in our campaigns, and every time one of my DMs would do it, I'd be like, I really another fucking colored door puzzle? Are you fucking kidding me, Craig?
I think that's a little much for a D&D campaign, I'll be honest. As someone who loves puzzles, I'm not trying to sit with my friends and solve the Spencer Mansion. We're doing that right now, but it's different. We're going in knowing that's what we're doing. Yeah.
So that is the place from which I come from, and that is the place from which Em comes from. And so together, Em also knows her left from her right.
I got a notebook. I have a Mist notebook, in fact, that I've never used. I bought it for because they put Mist stuff on Fangamer. No actual purpose, just damn Mist merch, and have not had cause to use it. But I'm excited to break it out for this.
That's exciting. I am excited about your Mist notebook. All right, let's just fucking do this thing. I think the settings I think are. We'll find out about the volume. Oh, there's just one volume slider. Okay.
Yeah, sick. I've barely seen anything about this game. I don't listen to gaming podcasts anymore, except for Side Story, and they did a whole spoiler cast I'm just not listening to. I kind of don't know anything about this game other than I know it's got a roguelike element, and so we're going to be repeating a lot of stuff. But you do eventually like build permanent like structures in the house that allow you to like shortcut things.
Interesting. I know nothing about this because I logged into Blue Sky one day and I just saw a timeline full of blueprints, and I just immediately muted the word because I was just so annoyed with everyone being like, "Have you played Blueprints? It's the most amazing game. This is game of the year." And I'm like, "It's March. Fuck off."
Also, there is like an ending story thing that I'm committing to seeing, hopefully, unless we truly just hate it. I don't think that's gonna be the case. But we're not gonna probably do all the meta puzzles because I know this game is like 100 hours on that level. So.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah. The just the main story, whatever that looks like, I don't really know, is much shorter and more manageable by all accounts. Okay. So.
Well, you know,
shout out to Molly, who basically convinced me to do this by playing it with her wife and like co-oping it and saying it was a great way to play that game. So.
Wow. The shout outs to Molly, shout outs to wives.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't think actually Molly watches this, so hi Pris, you're watching this. I know.
Yeah,
so.
hi Pris, you watch. Molly doesn't watch this, traitor. Anyway, Blueprints.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
It's right there. It's right off the Great Hall.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Motherfucker recording on a wax cylinder in 1993.
You know, he had him lying around.
Oh, there's us.
Okay, so I think, yeah, we have 50 steps. I don't know if that means like actual steps.
Huh.
Yeah. So we should probably look at that first. Everything at a time.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the interact like function is in this, so
That's what I'm trying to.
Are you mouse and keyboarding it, I assume?
I have the controller, but it was like I didn't know which one would be.
Oh, it's probably fine. I assume it's just like hit a button, like X, A, B, and sticks. So
I'm not seeing.
Do we want to try to go outside? Or do we want to go to this drawer thing here, or do we want to go into the room? That's our first choice.
I feel like let's look at this drawer thing.
Yeah,
This,
we can go ahead.
credenza. Okay, so at least.
Okay, so it's not like literal steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest adventure begins. However, 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms.
So this is a permanent room fixture.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So these are just the types. I guess they'll just all go in here as we find them.
Yeah. Oh, we have an antechamber and types of bedroom.
Can we click into that and see what those look like? Yeah. From its root meaning, the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. This is our objective. It is a blueprint, which I'm not sure what that means, other than maybe we can craft it at some point.
Yeah, that's the same thing with the
antechamber. Yeah. The mysterious room mentioned H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number. Despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document may compare it to the 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest.
It's from a colonel.
The 46th room of blueprints is to bring the rooms out in the world to the people.
Okay, so we don't have that. So wait, shops and red rooms are also a type of room.
No idea.
Okay, let's see. Can't really.
I noticed the room 1 is not this room. That's interesting.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, no. This is room. This is if you go back to the directory, it's room. This is room 2. Like go back to the one where you can see all of them. Like
it is room 2. Huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
I wonder if room runs outside. Can we walk outside?
Yeah. Let's. Oh.
The grounds. Okay, this counts as a step.
So I guess changing rooms is what? No.
Huh. Yeah. Well, let's explore out here since we already committed.
Yeah. This is this. Oh no! There we go. Ooh, we can get a sprint button.
Oh, cool.
So there's a door over there. There's some pretty mountains. There's a waterfall. Wow, stymied by. We're not going to walk over the plants.
Is there? Can you interact with that thing? No.
No.
Okay.
It's. I'm wondering.
It looks like there's a gate to the left and an open gate to the right here. So.
Yeah. This is where we came in, I guess.
Oh, and there's a path down.
Yeah.
See if it lets us go through. I assume it won't let us go through this one. Oh.
Private drive. Wow, there's a whole bunch of shit going around here. Fuck it, run back to town. Okay, so that's a door. There's a lot of bird baths. Oh. Is this where we're staying?
I don't know.
Can't really interact with it. Oh, and here we go. Here's a point of interaction. Okay, so when that, we get a little thing.
The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call today at any time from the blueprint menu. This can be accessed by picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. Okay.
That's that.
Yeah.
Something over here. There's like a little weird orchard.
It's locked. Number code.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So we can't go there yet.
Was that the other thing over there? I was looking around. I was writing down that there was the lock there. So
there's the main gate, but I don't think that's anything. I guess we'll check it though.
Yeah, try to interact with it just in case. Okay, yeah, we're good. So yeah. Locked.
It doesn't actually interact with anything.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, it's just a rock texture. Okay. Then there is something over. There's a little path this way, so let's go check that out. And this takes us over to the Duke's archive, where we'll go confront Seath the Scaleless.
Oh, it's got those big crystal guys. I think those are a cool design. They're huggable. They're very cute to me.
Yeah, they're good monstrosities. Oh.
We need to blueprint us a fucking flashlight.
I was gonna say, right? Damn.
Do you have a jump? I assume you can't jump in this.
No, I got nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, there's a torch.
But we can't. It's attached.
No, but
so we have to bring fire
yeah.
from our campfire to here.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow. One would think we could just do that. But
we need an inventory. Like, we can't just like pick up a... Did you try to interact with the fire while we were over there?
It didn't come up as anything.
Okay, that's fine.
When I scanned over it, but
I'm not. We're going to be doing a lot of Oh, there's pipes. Pipes are interesting.
Pipes are always.
We're going to be doing a lot of fact finding, I assume, this first round. I'm not like worried about making progress for real, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we had to walk all the way over. We had to go 2 rooms in order to find out how we know when something is interactable.
Yeah, check if that door is locked. I assume it is, but... Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we just reach over?
Can we just climb over there? Yeah, like I can just climb over that thing.
If you just reach over the other side and just pull the pin, yeah. It's every gate, it's like that.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Time to brave the house, I guess.
Good reflections on the floor there.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing interactable over here, it seems like.
Can't take that lantern? That'd be really helpful for in that room.
You'd think, right? Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's a home goods lantern. It's actually just for show.
Oh, there's a blueprint on the table.
It's true.
And a letter. Open only in the event of my death. Well. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules for this commission covered in the fine print of your will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important for me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. All right. Take that.
Got a blueprint. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So we do have an inventory now, and we have an antechamber. So this is what our day. This is what the. I guess is that just fixed where the antechamber is?
I don't know. We'll have to find out on day 2. Yeah. So I assume it doesn't look like there's anything. It looks like interactables are really obvious. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Wait. Cards. Okay. So let me write down. What's this? Entrance hall. Entrance hall.
Yeah.
It says rank 1, right?
Rank 1. Yes.
Okay. So we've got a photo. Can you go back? Let's start from the main door because I want to go in order in case that matters. Okay, so just take a tour from, let's go clockwise around the room. So that is a picture of a sleepy village. You can go to the next one while I'm writing. Clock set to 9:36?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bust of Sinclair.
Yeah, there's 2 busts. Doesn't look like they're both him.
No.
Hand holding Queen of Diamonds. And then the hand holding Ace of Spades.
Nothing. That's it.
Okay.
There's a little pamphlet over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you lose 1 feat. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day.
All right.
We have 42 feet.
Oh, because you entered next to the entrance hall, I think.
Yeah.
Once. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go. We can pick a side. Doesn't matter. We're not getting anywhere today anyway. So
let's go to the right.
That's a left. Oh, hello.
Okay, so we have to draft a room.
I feel like we should draft the closet, but it's up to you. A closet or bedroom, I think, are the best choices.
I think a closet, that seems like an appropriate room for a closet.
Because then we can start seeing what the items even look like in this game.
Ah, and we get 2 items in the closet.
Yeah.
Oh, a key and a debit card.
Nice.
We got 1 key.
Okay, so that's an inventory item.
And an electronic key card. Opens electronically powered security doors.
All right.
Okay. Now we need to get the MO disc.
I assume that's also a pool that will be pulled from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it. So I guess closets just give us items.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Well, this way. Oh, we get different rooms.
So storeroom looks like it needs a key. Is that what that means? Or is it going to give us a key?
I think it increments us a key, maybe, or
1 key, 1 gem, and 1 pill? I don't know what that is.
Money.
Guest bedroom gives us 10 feet. That's a lot of feet.
That's a lot of feet.
It's up to you. I don't feel strongly about any of this.
Let's try a den.
Okay. It's like the one I think I wouldn't have picked, but that's fine.
It's the one that makes another connection, which is why I was interested in it.
Okay, clocks are not contiguous between rooms. I see.
So
safety pin. Okay, interesting.
The clock that is not.
I wonder if the clock's just running. Then is this like?
I think the clocks are just running. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what's that? Oh, we got a gem.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a gem.
So that must be part of some sort of up. Oh, there are shops. We know there's shops. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are all running. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
White pawn in the den. I don't know if that's relevant or not.
Yeah. So this one gives us 2 doors.
Yep.
A lot of clocks in this room. Corridor, a parlor, or a nook.
Ooh, I want to know what this puzzle is.
Yeah, I was. Okay. Oh.
Ooh, hello.
So we got 3 boxes.
This box is the white box. One of the boxes lies, one tells the truth. This block is the black box. The blue box contains the gems.
Huh.
Okay. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had last been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I'd mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You'd pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with your guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. As always, your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize, then the other 2 are always empty. Okay.
A rather curious wind-up key. A component of the parlor game.
So here's the thing I know about, the one other thing I know about this game is like, so this puzzle we're gonna do, and we're either gonna fail or not. When we solve this puzzle, we will always know the solution to this puzzle, because it'll always be right. So anytime we get this room again, we can just solve it.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. So let's go back to the thing. So one of these is a lie and one of these is the truth. So if this is the white box, if the blue box is the, does it matter that they align with each other? I guess is my question. Like the color might be incidental. That could still be the white box, even though it's blue, right? To me.
Yes.
Like, forget what colors they are. There's just a white block, a box called white, a box called black, a box called blue.
Blue, yeah.
There's the white box. That could still be true. Does that make any of the others like also true or invalid? Right? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. To me, because we only got one key, so we only get one shot at this. The blue box contains. See, the way it's presented now, my guess is that we would want to open. Oh. So one of these has to be true. It's the black box.
So it's what? One's true, one's false, and one is just the gems.
Yeah. So if the black box was the blue box, right? If that one's true, then I think that means the other 2 have to also be true, and then that doesn't make any. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I can't. Well, both of them would be false. I don't want to overthink it. Clearly, my gut is we don't want to open the blue box, right?
Yeah.
But one of these tells the truth. This is the black box. This is the white box. Neither of them identify themselves as the blue box, so that's not even on the table. But the blue box that says the white box could be the liar, and the other one could be true, and then we just open the blue box and the gems are in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go back to the rules. Does it only say one of them lies? Like only one at a time is lying?
There will always be at least one box. Okay. And at least one box that displays only false statements. Okay, so
we have 2 boxes that are objectively untrue. I guess if we assume the colors matter, right?
Yeah. I think
but that means that the one that says the gems on the blue box has to be true. We should open the blue box. I think I've overthought this.
Yeah.
Because if one has to be true and both those are false, then that by default has to be true. That means the gems are in the blue box. Open the blue box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gems, bitches.
Sweet.
This is kind of fun.
All right. We can go to the next room.
This wallpaper. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I kind of want to. The storeroom seems most useful, but I feel like lavatory, by having nothing in there, I'm curious about more than anything.
Mm-hmm. It's a red room too.
Oh yeah, right. What does that even mean?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
RP walking into the bathroom.
Can you flush the toilet? No, you cannot. Bad game. Is the mirror functional? Check that.
Nope.
Nope. Bad game.
Can't wash our hands. Can't use the soap. Can't open.
Is there anything to do in this room? What makes a red room relevant then?
Huh.
Who cares? Why is it red?
God, that just unlocked a terrible core memory.
Okay. Do you want to share the class, or is it not for sharing?
Once upon a time, I had a girlfriend who, after we broke up, got together with a guy who referred to his penis as Big Red.
Ooh.
And everyone was just like, wait, what? Why is it red?
God.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's wait, hold on.
We just I assume at some point. Oh, we could look in here. Yeah, maybe it'll say in here.
Red rooms, lavatory.
The room might want to go to great lengths to avoid showing guests, despite them always probing for its location. Type red room, dead end, rarity standard, drafted one time. Okay, maybe there's no point.
Maybe
we should look at the other rooms also, see if they have any flavor text here.
Yeah.
None there. Den. A more traditional family room, warm and inviting. So comfortable, one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. Rarity is commonplace.
Not with those epic rooms. I want some sick purples.
Parlor. This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this is one of the most popular rooms for entertaining, and the late H.S. Sinclair was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. All right, and then closet. Very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff, who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. Also a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's go pop one of the other paths over here.
We're going to continue this direction?
Yeah.
And this spoke, as it were. A pantry, which gives us money.
Ooh, interesting. How's that different from gems?
Yeah. There was the one room that it said it was like requires a gem.
Oh, so yeah, that was the security room. Yeah.
Guest bedroom looks like a dead end. Bedroom also looks like a dead end.
Because the security room showed you all items in the house currently, which only makes more sense when we're looking for stuff for specific runs. Like, that's not really useful to us right now.
Right.
I'd say we should gather the money.
Okay. It's pantry. Oh, there's also...
Can we also take the apple?
We can take the apple. Oh, it gives us feet.
Give us 2 stairs. Nice.
And we got some money. A note.
Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Let me write that down. 5 apples, 5 banana, 5 oranges. Okay, don't know what that means, but
what about the Eeples and Beninis? No. Only Ooples and Benunus?
no. Wait, is that dead end?
That's yeah. Or we need
pull up our map. Like no, the right RT. You know, back out RT. Oh, how do you see the map?
There we go.
That. Oh,
Okay.
it runs into the lava. Okay, so it matters if we set up a wall that can't be passed.
Right, I see.
Okay, that's interesting. I hadn't considered that.
So like now if we want to get to this space, we got to go up and around.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Wild.
All right. That'll require more consideration of what we're putting where.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a game-ass game.
We have to go back to the main hall because we only have the up there.
All right, let's go forward.
So there's nothing to the right on ours. Like that's blocked off by another room.
Oh, I guess. Are the red rooms just like punishment rooms?
I don't know. I think we should use the corridor because it gets us out of the rooms we've already set. But if you want to do the drawing room, I wouldn't be mad at it because I kind of want to see what that is.
The drawing room's got left and right to it.
Yeah, we can take left because right would be a dead end. But if you want to do corridor that just takes us forward, we can work with that.
Yeah, let's do corridor because then we can loop back.
Okay.
Anything here? No, it's just. No.
Yeah, I don't know if the paintings mean anything. It just doesn't. It doesn't really seem like that kind of game suddenly.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a spare room, guest bedroom that has no exits, and a courtyard.
Courtyard has 2, and it has a gem requirement that's unclear yet. So I kind of want to see what's in here.
Yeah. Okay.
We also haven't opened a green room yet.
So it just takes a gem from us. That's fine, solid. Okay.
So what's this? Metal detector? Metal detector, a great chance of finding keys and money. Cool.
Just walking around this weird old Victorian.
Can we look at that slime or whatever that is down there?
Oh,
puddle?
It's just dirt.
Okay. I wonder if we can get a shovel and like dig in dirt spots.
Maybe.
Okay, left and right, either one, totally fine.
I think it didn't.
Check the map again, like the right trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't go like if we go right, opening to the south doesn't matter for us.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we have to be cognizant of. Other than that, we're free to go.
Let's try right and see what that gets us.
Okay.
In terms of rooms.
So Nook would be a dead end. Commissary is also going to be a dead end.
And storeroom
is a dead end, but we'll get a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, the commissary has
4 coins. We only have 4. I don't know how much 4 coins is, I guess is my question. Do we want to check and see how much 4 coins is and spend a gem, or do we want to gain a gem and a key and stuff?
4 coins is enough to apparently get 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges.
Oh yeah, we should open it up then.
Let's try the commissary.
Yeah.
Or at least so we're told.
That's true. I guess we'll find out. Oh, there's an arcade game here.
Nope. Not plugged in.
They're called. Wait, what was it called? Diageblocks? Dirigiblocks.
Dirigiblocks.
Okay.
There's a cigarette vending machine that we can't actually use.
Yeah. Oh, go to the other side and see if we can see that sick art on the cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Cool. Yeah.
I would play the shit out of that.
Yeah, me too.
And there's our dinner.
Yeah. Okay, there's like a peg, like a board here. Maybe it's got some notes on it.
In there. Wait. Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary.
The other thing I know is that while it's going to set, like, the day will reset, it is counting how many days we've spent in the game. That's like something I heard from Molly tweeting about the game. So So on our 20th and 21st run, we will get 50% off here.
Okay.
We're a long way from that, obviously.
Staff notice.
Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password, static noise. Okay. With clock, without lock. Okay. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Okay. I'm going to write that down. Oh, so 12 to 16, commissary closed. And then day, what was it, 20 and 21?
Yep.
50% off. Sick. All right.
Okay. For sale today. It's a random
really
assortment of things. Yeah, we don't have enough for anything. We could buy 1 gem.
We could buy 1 gem. That's up to you. We can always come back. We don't want to spend the steps. If we want to buy the gem, we should commit to buying the gem. But I'm not like married to it.
I don't feel the need to commit to buying the gem.
Okay.
I really wanted shoes and a sledgehammer.
Yeah. I assume shoes just make you move faster. Okay, if we pick anything but the Nook, our run... No, spare room goes forward. Never mind.
Yeah.
So... either one will not dead end us, so we can pick either of them. I guess I would suggest the Nook at that point.
Yeah, let's try the Nook.
Oh, there's a note. Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
Check the note. To the right. Right there.
Ah.
Yeah. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. I got it. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Why is beside written like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess because it's not inside your computer.
Yeah. Can we go into that? No, it's not a tunnel or anything.
No, it's not.
Just like a fireplace.
It is.
Jukebox? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think it's either a jukebox or a radiator cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the only thing that doesn't dead end is the bedroom.
Yeah. But we get 2 steps every time we get into it.
Yeah.
That's useful.
So we should take that. Nice.
But it's funny because it spends 1 to get in. Okay.
It's a lady.
It's a lady. She's got a moon necklace.
Okay, no rotating it or anything.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, there's a big green chest. That looks ominous. I like that finger thing. Oh. Greetings from Reddington.
That must be the little village in the one painting.
Yeah.
This trunk is locked.
We should use the key.
Let's use the key. Oh. A pair of ivory dice.
While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. That's cool.
Interesting.
And then 4 monies. If you wanted to, we could go back and buy the sledgehammer.
We could buy the sledgehammer.
I'm not against doing it to see what it does. Also, we don't even know if tools are consistent between runs. It might be worth doing just to have a sledgehammer if it means we get it forever.
Yeah, I think we don't.
Yeah, I would guess not, but it's only a couple of rooms. I don't mind going back.
Yeah. And also we could see what
I assume future runs will be faster, but this is going to be a slow. This first one's going to be slow.
Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks or locked trunks.
That's nice.
Okay.
I'm really curious if that survives our runs. The thing is, if running shoes don't survive your runs, why would you ever pay for them? You know what I mean? Because they're kind
Yeah.
of expensive. Okay, so can we check the map before we pick anything? We can redraw also.
Oh. So you have to do it. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Wait.
Oh, wait. Do we draft one of the rooms we've already been in? Like, when it's showing... what are we doing? I don't understand what we're doing.
Okay, so we can't leave this once we click on the door, we have to draft a room.
Yeah, okay.
But there's the map of what we've currently built. Okay.
So we want to pick the dining room basically for sure, because I think the boudoir is going to put us in a dead end, or we're not going to be able to go much further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think down leads to a dead end ultimately.
Yeah. Now we can check. Yep. So
that would have killed us.
Okay. So
we don't have rank 8 yet, so we can't get a dinner here.
Oh. I wonder if this room will change if our rank, if the room rank is the room rank separate from our rank, or is it?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's in this dead end. A utility closet includes a breaker box. We don't know what that is yet. A kitchen, food for... okay, so we need a kitchen in order.
I think we should get the walk-in closet.
Walk-in closet, 4 items. Let's go.
And it costs 1 gem. That seems very doable.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just on the vanity.
Yeah. Oh. A safe deposit box key.
Nice. And then another gem for our trouble. So that was a huge win.
And then this lady.
That's the lady from Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Edwina, is that her name?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was making ab-fab jokes.
All right.
A nice little view for the dining room.
It's a bit ominous. I feel like they should mow the lawn.
Well, look, I mean, it's not being kept up now.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't want to dine when, like, the forest is right there. It's a little, like, something going to come out of the trees at us.
This is very popular for actually what would in this kind of style of manner that you would end up actually extending the wall with wallpaper that was matched the forest to bring the entire room. A lot of parlors did that.
Okay.
Where you would have either wall tapestries or wallpaper, even sometimes actual outright paintings that brought that you have you'd have the one wall that was facing nature, and then you would paint basically nature to turn the entire room into.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
There's some really wild ones I've been in that were just like, oh, you actually turned your your lawn, and you extended your lawn into a parlor that you then painted the entire Garden of Eden in.
Yeah.
Wild shit. Okay. So there's a chapel. Ooh, interesting. The chapel is the only one that gives us a passageway north, I guess. Yeah.
Guest bedroom ends the thing. Patio gives us a path to the right, which I think we can. Yeah. Oh no, that's a dead end.
A dead end.
We could. I think we should redraw.
Okay.
Because I think we're stuck anyway. So.
Aha. So the veranda or the spare room is.
We can't afford the veranda. So
spare room it is.
Yeah.
This is a neat game.
Yeah.
I know how to take the tape gun.
Boo. I love that they're just painting in here.
Damn, you didn't want to do swatches or anything?
No, they just went for it.
You guys, you did like 3 colors here. That's 3 different paints.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. Kind of a dodgy dub whitewashing the floor too, but you know what? That's on you, not me. All right. So the storeroom ends a run.
End and we can't open it. Chapel we can't afford, and storeroom's a dead end. So I feel like we should probably redraw.
Oh yeah, we can't afford. What happens if you try and go in with no money?
I don't think it'll let you. I bet our run's about to end. I bet we will not get to 0 steps.
Oh, that's right. There's no. This is the only way to have. To continue.
Yeah.
Because all the other runs have terminuses at the north, so we have to build the chapel.
Well, no,
we could redraw. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's redraw. Let's see what we get.
Boudoir is the only thing. We can't afford the patio, so. Oh, we can. We can afford the patio.
Spread gems in each green room.
That means every green room we then find after that point will have a gem in it, I guess.
Ah, interesting.
I'm willing to take that. Or if you want to do the boudoir, it doesn't cost anything. I'm willing to do that.
Let's do the boudoir.
Okay.
That'll extend our run more. Hey, we found some money.
That'll be nice.
So you can find
having 0 money clearly a downside because there's just places we can't get into that way.
Yeah.
So.
Christmas.
Oh, there's like a safe.
Yeah, it's a safe that's been wrapped for Christmas. I got you a safe for Christmas.
They wrapped the handle, which is very cool.
So maybe they'll be like, later we'll find a Christmas room and that'll have a puzzle with the safe in it.
Oh, nice.
Maybe that is puzzle foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't promise anything in this room. So
wait.
The only number we have is 555. We should try 555. No. Enter. Yeah, that's the only number we have. Can we look at that picture again? I assume the picture's not going to have anything for us.
Yeah, I couldn't make out anything. There's no way to zoom in on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing
here like evokes a number at all to me. So
wait, what about Christmas?
Oh,
so you tried
just like 1225.
Yeah, that says.
Oh fuck.
Boom. Yeah! Puzzles,
We're
bitches.
So
I could do a puzzle.
You did it.
I solved a fucking puzzle. 4.
Interesting.
Oh.
Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you'd have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel.
Wow, Daniel. Fucking tell him.
Daniel. Is that a thing? That little... Oh, no, that's just where the gem was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Nice. Puzzles. We did it. Okay. We have no rolls left. We could kitchen... We could passageway. Passageway gives us 2 paths. I kind of want to do that, even though it's going to use both our gems, but it's up to you.
Well, the kitchen only gets us 1, and it still uses up 1 of our gems. So I'm like, let's do the passageway. Let's see what the passageway is like. Ooh,
it's creepy as fuck, is what it is. Shit.
Yeah, right. Carla could not handle this shit.
No. You know what? I wouldn't want to go down this thing anyway.
Carla would be like RTLT, RTLT, and it would be like, yeah, bitch, calm down. Oh. Shit.
Ooh, that's cool.
Not see the floor plans while drafting in this room.
I was gonna say let's back out and go the other way, but we can't back out. That's neat that you can't back out. I think that's such a smart choice.
Yeah.
So the chapel's a dead end. Oh no, it's not a dead end because the chapel always face. Does the like altar always face to the north of the house? That'd be really neat if true.
You know, it must. I think that's yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do the chapel, but it's up to you.
All right.
We could do the okay. I was gonna say we could do the dark room also, but
do the chapel now.
Yeah. We've committed.
All right. There we go. There's our coins. We can only go once.
Oh. Yeah. There's something in here. Bishop. I wonder if the chess pieces mean anything like long term. There's like a meta puzzle evolving room. Oh, worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
I wonder if that's always the case or if you can ever just get like completely boxed up in here. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's open this. Yeah, obviously.
I think we should be able to use a sledgehammer. So storeroom, dead end, hallway is dead end, bunk room. Hallway is, I guess, the only real choice. If we want to get access to those the rooms above the lavatory.
I will let you decide. I had to answer a question about something. Hallway is the only thing that moves forward, right?
Yeah.
What does it matter that this room counts as 2 bedrooms? What does that mean? Is there something that only unlocks if you unlock like I need 10 bedrooms in the house and then X happens? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it must be like we need to have X number of bedrooms for a certain type of room to appear or something. Like if I was making this game, I would make the type of room of requirement like, you know, it's got to have 12 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms.
Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's cool.
That's interesting.
So we didn't pick up the item wherever that was. It looked like over by the flowers. It's like on one of these. Go back to the other one. It looked like it was because it was clicking more over that picture.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's open this up.
Yeah.
East Wing Hall is the only thing that doesn't dead end us.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go back to take the other path, but
yeah, but
oh, this place is neat.
Yeah.
I like this wallpaper.
It's good wallpaper. All right. Guest bedroom gets us more feet, and it's a dead end anyway, so.
Yeah, I think we should either gymnasium or workshop. Workshop seems fascinating. I kind of want to do that one to see. Even though we don't have like inventory to make items, I kind of want to see what that looks like. It doesn't cost us anything either.
Yeah, I'll do a workshop.
Oh, there's something in here too, so victory.
Workshop. We can combine the sledgehammer with the metal detector. No, we can't.
No, we can't.
We can't combine our items.
Key card and something also doesn't do anything.
No.
Yeah, we just don't have the items for this, but that's neat.
I could combine a sledgehammer with the metal detector. Oh, shovel.
Fuck.
An old weather shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. You got your wish.
We have to remember to go all the way back. Yeah. I'll pick up that. Can we pick up that score? Yes, we can. Spell our secrets, carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Just K. The thing says K. I don't know what that means.
Potassium.
Okay.
Do you spell our secrets carved?
Message read is often lost among the bold words. I mean, the only thing bolded here is message, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 8.
Wait, where?
Is the number 8 at the top.
Oh, right, of course.
Hmm.
Can we combine the shovel with anything? Probably not, but it's worth looking at.
Shovel sledge. No. Shovel detector. Detector shovel. I don't
Yeah, absolutely. We should make that.
Yeah, we absolutely should. That's a fucking weapon right there.
That's a Dead Rising thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, interesting.
We gotta go back to the garden. Yeah. Okay. As soon as we dead end, we'll go all the way back.
All right. Okay.
Is that it? Are we dead ended?
I think that's a dead end.
How are we dead ended?
Because there's a lavatory.
Right. Okay. So East Wing Hall, let's go north.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we won't go back to the garden until we end up here, because that would require us to go to the chapel again. But
we don't got gems, so we can either do the billiard room or bunk room.
I want to do a puzzle.
Puzzle.
Can we go to the other side of the bar?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we can.
Yeah, nothing back here.
Okay.
No,
the dartboard, maybe something. Yes. Okay, we should go look and see what the if there's any text to tell us what the puzzle is here first.
Okay. There's I think we went to 7.
Oh, there's math happening.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, the puzzle is the puzzle. So let's go over to it and see what we got. So we go back to the puzzles, the actual puzzles. So we've got plus. Is that a minus right there?
Plus minus times division. Plus minus time division on both sides.
But I don't know where the gaps are, I guess, is my question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's try pushing some buttons and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did 7 and then 9 and 4.
Let's do 4. Okay. It doesn't help us. 9. Yeah, nothing. Try a different number. No, okay. Try 3 and 4. See if that just does anything.
No.
Okay. 7 again. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what this. Hit the 7. Yeah. And then each one just reset it, right?
Unless it.
Oh, do like a 2. No, I was like, oh, that equals 9, right? So.
Nine and 4.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like you can.
I feel like we need a note describing how this puzzle works a little more than we have.
Yeah.
Back out. Let's poke around the room a little.
Yeah.
Maybe we're missing something. Can we pick up? No. Okay. Why is there 1 in this and 3 in this? Does that mean anything? I don't fucking know. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like we're missing something.
$13, $3, $8, 5.
Is there a note on one of the stools over there, or chairs or something? No. There's a 10 on the wall. I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's maybe call this unsolvable one for now.
Yeah.
Because we're clearly missing. Can you go into the ring, or do you just have to pick? I assume you just
No,
pick
you just
those,
pick.
right? Okay.
Wait, I want to see things. 7. Aha!
Whoa, what was that?
9 plus 4 is 13. So, okay, so 19 minus 14 is 5.
It's an inner ring, so it should count as 2, but I guess it doesn't. Okay, whatever.
And then...
This is a multiplication?
Multiplication, so...
Well, how does that work?
Huh.
Or is it just like the ring means... This means subtract... Maybe that amount mean... Like, when it's... First stage, it's addition. Second stage is subtraction. Third stage is multiplication. And fourth stage is division.
Maybe, yeah.
So 16 minus 33 is 13. So try 13. You're a genius. So 2 times 10 is 20. So we want to hit 20. Okay, so...
PEMDAS, baby.
Yeah, so 12 times 8. Well, do we want to do 8 divided by 4 then, right, first? Well, 24 is not a number on this thing.
Yeah.
So 12 times 8 is what? 96 divided by 4. That number's not going to work.
Wait, 4 times 8 is...
Oh, wait, sorry. 12 minus 8 is 4. Divided by 4 is 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. All right. So let's... All right.
13.
And then that was...
So 19 minus 14 is 5.
5, that's right, yeah. And then...
This is 13.
Yeah.
This one's 20. Okay, so if it's 12, if we do PEMDAS, so we would do the multiplication, the division first. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10.
Okay. Nope.
That wasn't it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Sorry. So I'm going to write these down. 7, 13. This is 5. Yeah, 5.
13.
Yes, 13.
20.
Okay, so this is 12 minus 8 divided by 4. I don't understand, because 8 divided by 4, which is the thing you do first, will give you 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. That's wrong. We also did 12 minus 8, which is 4, divided by 4 is 1. That one's wrong.
Wait. 12 minus... What do we start with? 12...
So we have 12 minus 8 divided by 4 is what we've got as our
Wait,
process.
Is that divided by or is that multiplied?
Oh, no, it's multiplied. Oh, my God, I'm a fool. 16.
Okay.
PEMDAS does not apply here.
We did it.
Yeah. 2 keys. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Puzzles.
I have hard out at 3, so we're gonna run across hard on time if we don't die or something.
Well,
I say storeroom probably because they're both dead. You can't get in the other room. And a gem. Nice. Huge victory. All right, now I think we're going all the way back, right? Can we check the map real quick? Yeah, so we're going to go through the chapel. So when we do, don't go up in the passageway, go back down to the courtyard, and we're going to go dig in those holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got to go all the way around to get to the courtyard.
Yes.
Okay.
So right here. And then just, go straight for like 4 rooms.
I like the noise.
Yeah. Left here. Straight. And then is it left here? Left here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then left. Right. And then we're in the courtyard.
Yeah.
And there's 2 dig spots. There's one here and then there's one over in the corner, I think.
The old coins.
Yeah, dig spot. Oh,
Daddy, I found
we're running out of steps.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, we're gonna find out what we keep. We don't have enough to buy anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
All right.
You went the wrong way.
Oh, we need to go there.
Let's go outside. Let's go with our last dig. Let's see if we can dig outside because we can't go back to anything new.
Yeah.
And just see if there's any dig spots out here because that might be a great place to get items and stuff. That's not it.
I don't know if we could sledgehammer the door.
Oh, I wish.
But we can't. No.
You think we just dig up everything out here? It's a fucking yard.
It's true. But our metal detector's not making any noises.
No. I just sealed.
Can't sledge our way through that. So this means we can get items, so we will eventually get some kind of torch or lantern or something.
Yep.
Nope, nothing there.
Okay, let's go to the campsite area and see if we can just do anything over there, and then we'll be out of room steps. I'm curious if we can still explore the room at 0 or if it just ends next time we cross a door. Nope. Okay, cool. Oh, no, it does. Okay.
Call it a day. You have used all your feet and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different.
Okay. Let's see how we keep. You say nothing. $23 rooms.
We created a mid-sized villa. Okay. Save.
Save and continue just this one time.
Yeah.
D2. That's cool. This game seems neat.
Yeah, this is a great decision to play this, I think. This is really a lot.
All right, let's check our inventory. Do we have anything? No, fuck you.
Nope, but we kept the weird little red letter, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know.
I don't know.
The one thing with this that we're just gonna have to accept is we're gonna have to redo because you're gonna exit the game. It's gonna save, and so unless you force quit, so we're gonna start at day 3 and not day 2. I don't think it matters, but yeah. I know when Molly finished playing, she was trying for an achievement to finish the game on day 1, which I assume means hard resetting or something. I don't know how you do that, but
yeah,
it sounds crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll save and quit.
Yeah.
What a fun time we've had.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we just have to call it a day. Oh, well. So be it.
Yep. Abandoned project.
I like that it keeps track of all of our rooms. Yeah. Or all of our days and houses. Okay, yeah. Well, all right then. What a fun start to a fun new game.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're doing this. This is a lot of fun. Okay, so we'll be back next week with more of that. Until then, M, what you got cooking for the peoples?
Oh my God. Okay, so you can find me at Blue Sky at Polar Bear Summer Online tomorrow, Monday, maybe today, Monday. The Reptoid screenings on the Day of the Jack will be out. Also out on Export Audio on the Patreon feed, exportaudio, give them $1. You will get the first episode of Tubi, where we are watching Ruby one episode at a time, roughly. We watched the 4 Colors trailers. Ruby hasn't even started yet. There's just 4 trailers. We managed to record like a 2-hour podcast. We had a great time. It was a full house. There was like 6 of us. It was ridiculous. On Tuesday, there is around Longfire. We watched the 2020 Berliner Xenoplots adaptation. It's not very good. Autumn and Neve proceeded to show me King of Fighters characters for about an hour to pick who I'd play as when we played King of Fighters the next day. That was actually really helpful. On Wednesday, Great Gundam Project comes out. Eureka 7, Gundam Age, they're both great. We're having a great time. Thursday, Cosmo Champs, me and Santo embarrass ourselves about our lust for Scorpio Milo. It's a gay-ass episode about some incredible episodes of anime. It's great. Please look forward to that. On Friday, there's a VoIP Life, kind of about the Game Awards, kind of me and Jackson reading Wikipedia for an hour. It's stupid. People will like it. Also, on the Export Audio Patreon feed, I filled in for Neve on Ghost Divers because she was sick for one night. So if you want to hear me talk about Dear Brother episodes 15 to 20, I do that. I go on about how St. Just is the worst and Fukiko is the best, and I support all of my toxic girlies except for St. Just at length. Please look forward to that. That's a great episode.
That's really coming hard for Sound Juice, but okay.
I fucking hate her. I hate her so much.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot going on.
It turned out to be a crazy week.
That's a crazy week. All right. I comparatively light because I'm in the middle of reviewing a game. So look forward to that on the 17th. So you guys got to wait for that. But this week, I don't think I got anything. There's if you're a Patreon subscriber, there's Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing through that. It's a wild time.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually been kind of like wildly positive on A Realm Reborn this time around.
Okay.
Which is very strange for me. But yeah, the continuing adventures of Prosecco Lux are available for everyone who's a Patreon subscriber. $5 gets you Brian Eno's adventures in Dragon Age Origin. This week we'll probably be doing Lothering at some point once I finish playing this game, at least for the review. And eventually this month we're going to be doing the Adventures of Willie Beamish for the $1 Patreon tier Adventure Gamers Clubhouse, which is a really wacky, definitely from a certain era of video game development, adventure game with arcade features. They're not good arcade features. Dynamics really like to try and shoehorn those in, and it never worked. But please look forward to all that sometime in the near future. And also, Trevor and I continue Xenosaga episode 2. Last week we had a wild ass time of doing weird mini puzzles that were crazy involved and very stressful. And then this time, and then we had an hour of which is like cutscenes that added bonkers layers of plot to the game that didn't need any more proper nouns. God only knows what this week will give us. So please look forward to that. That's over on YouTube where you're watching this. Yeah. You can find links to all of our stuff in the description of this video. Tell your friends if you like the things. Share, retweet, post it on your Discords. And we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. And say bye.
Bye.